Hey, beautiful learner. Welcome to Learn English with Emma. I'm so proud of you for being here today. In this lesson, we're going to practice one of the most useful topics in English, talking about your day. You'll learn how to describe what you do from morning to night. You'll listen, repeat, and shadow my voice. That means you'll copy how I speak, the rhythm, tone, and pronunciation. This is a full shadowing workout, so take a deep breath and get ready to speak English confidently with me. Let's begin. Let's start with the morning. Repeat after me, and remember, speak out loud, not in your head. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I get out of bed and stretch my body. I open the window to get some fresh air. I make my bed neatly.
Good job.
When you say, I wake up, it means your eyes open. You're no longer sleeping. When you say, I get up, it means you actually leave your bed. Try both sentences now. I wake up at 7. I get up at 7:15. Now, let's talk about cleaning up. I brush my teeth. I wash my face with cold water. It helps me feel fresh. I take a shower. I use shampoo and soap. I dry my hair with a towel. In English, we usually say, I take a shower, not I do shower. Let's practice again. I take a shower every morning. I feel clean and ready for the day. Now, time to get dressed. I choose my clothes for the day. I put on a t-shirt and jeans. I look in the mirror and smile. Always smile at yourself. It gives your day a positive start. Now, repeat again with natural flow. I get ready for my day. I feel motivated. Breakfast time. Let's talk about breakfast. I go to the kitchen. I make a cup of tea. Sometimes I drink coffee. I eat bread and eggs for breakfast. I like to eat fruit in the morning. My favorite fruit is banana. When we say, I like to eat fruit, we use fruit, not fruits, when talking generally. Now shadow this sentence naturally. I like to eat fruit in the morning. Let's make it a little conversational. What do you eat for breakfast? I usually eat bread and eggs. Sometimes I just drink coffee. Amazing! You're listening very carefully. That's how you train your ear. Daily energy. Before leaving home, I like to take a moment for myself. I sit quietly for a few minutes. I think about my goals for the day. I write my to-do list. This helps you prepare mentally. Now shadow the full sequence. I wake up early, take a shower, eat breakfast, and plan my day. It's my favorite part of the morning. Mini listening quiz. Let's check your listening. I'll ask, and you answer in your mind or out loud. What time do I wake up? What do I drink in the morning? What do I do after brushing my teeth? What's my favorite fruit? Amazing! You're listening very carefully. That's how you train your ear. Now, let's practice shadowing a small story. I'll say it naturally. You repeat with me. Every morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth, take a shower, and get dressed. I make breakfast and drink a cup of tea. Before leaving home, I check my phone and messages. Then, I'm ready to start my day. Let's repeat slowly for shadowing practice. Every morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get dressed. I make breakfast and drink a cup of tea. I check my phone and messages. Then, I'm ready to start my day. Beautiful. That's the rhythm of natural English. You learned how to describe your morning routine like a fluent speaker. Now take a short 10-second breath before we move to part 2, going to work or school. All right, my beautiful learner, now that we're fresh and ready, let's talk about going to work or school, one of the most common parts of daily life. You'll learn natural English phrases, real-life sentences, and when to use them. Remember to repeat and shadow me. Ready? Let's go. Repeat after me. I leave home at 8 o'clock. I lock the door behind me. I say goodbye to my family. We use I leave home when we talk about the moment we go out of the house, for work, school, or any daily routine. Notice, we don't say I leave my home in this case. Native speakers just say I leave home. Let's try again naturally. I leave home at 8 o'clock. I say goodbye to my family. Good. Add some energy with your voice, like you're really starting your day. I leave home at 8 o'clock. The sun is shining and I feel ready. Going to work or school. Now, let's talk about your journey. Repeat after me. I take the bus to work. I walk to school. Sometimes I ride my bike. We use take with transport. Take the bus. Take the train. Take a taxi. But we say walk to or ride my bike. Let's shadow them again with real-life flow. I take the bus to work every day. Sometimes I walk when the weather's nice. Now imagine you're in the bus. Repeat these sentences. The bus is crowded. I listen to music on my way. I look out the window and watch people. Sometimes I scroll on my phone. The phrase on my way means while I'm going somewhere. So, I listen to music on my way to work means I'm listening during my travel. Say it again naturally. I listen to music on my way to work. Arriving at work or school. Let's talk about reaching your destination. Repeat after me. I arrive at work at 9 o'clock. I put my bag on the desk. I greet my coworkers. I turn on my computer. In English, we say arrive at work or arrive at school. Don't say arrive to work. That's a common mistake. Now, let's shadow again smoothly. I arrive at work at 9 o'clock and say hello to everyone. Let's make it friendly. Good morning. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. How was your weekend? It was great. I went to the park. These are perfect small talk sentences you can use with coworkers or classmates. When you meet someone in the morning, instead of just saying, hi, try adding a small question. It sounds natural and friendly. Shadow this conversation again with real-life tone. Good morning. How are you today? I'm great, thank you. And you? I'm doing fine, thanks. Starting work or school tasks. Now it's time to begin working or studying. Repeat after me. I check my emails. I reply to important messages. I write my to-do list. I start working on my tasks. Work on my tasks means you focus on the things you need to finish that day, like reports, homework, or assignments. So if someone asks what you're doing, you can say, I'm working on my tasks. Let's make it sound natural in a short paragraph. When I arrive at work, I check my emails and reply to messages. Then I write my to-do list and start working on my tasks. It helps me stay organized. Short breaks. Now, every morning needs a small break, right? Repeat after me. At 10:30, I take a short break. I go to the kitchen for a cup of coffee. I talk to my coworkers for a few minutes. We laugh and share stories. Breaks are a great chance to use small English sentences like, do you want coffee? How's your day going? Let's take a break. Let's shadow them naturally. Do you want coffee? Yes, please. Let's take a short break. See how natural that sounds? Simple, short, and friendly, exactly how native speakers talk. If you're a student, these sentences are for you. I go to my first class at 9 o'clock. I listen carefully to the teacher. I take notes in my notebook. Sometimes I ask questions. When you take notes, it means you write down important information.
You can say,
I take notes during the lesson.
or
I review my notes after class. Now, shadow this full mini story. I go to class at 9. I listen to the teacher and take notes. I ask questions when I don't understand. After class, I talk with my friends. Mini listening practice. Let's test your listening. I'll tell you a short paragraph, then I'll ask questions. I leave home at 8 o'clock. I take the bus to work. The bus is crowded, so I listen to music on my way. I arrive at work at 9 and check my emails. After 1 hour, I take a short coffee break. What time do I leave home? What do I do on the bus? When do I take a coffee break? You're doing amazing. Now, we've completed your morning and work start section. You've learned how to talk about leaving home, traveling, arriving, and beginning your day with real English sentences. Before we move to the next part, midday activities and lunchtime, take a deep breath, smile, and repeat after me. I am learning English every day. My English is getting better and better. I'm proud of myself. Beautiful work, my friend. You are doing an amazing job. Now, let's talk about what happens in the middle of the day, lunchtime, small breaks, and simple conversations. This part will help you speak naturally about what you do around noon. Midday is around 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Repeat after me. It's 12:30. It's time for lunch. I feel hungry. The phrase "it's time for" is very useful. You can say, it's time for lunch. It's time for class. It's time for meeting. It means the right moment to begin something. Now shadow again. It's time for lunch. Going to lunch. Repeat these natural sentences. I go to the cafeteria with my friends. We stand in line to get food. I usually eat rice and chicken. Sometimes I eat salad or noodles. You can say, I usually eat, to describe your normal habit. Use usually before the verb. I usually eat rice for lunch. not I eat usually rice. Now shadow it naturally. I usually eat rice for lunch. Talking with friends. Let's add some friendly conversation. Repeat after me. What are you eating today?
I'm making pasta.
That looks delicious. Do you want to try some? No, thank you. I'm full. These are short, polite sentences you can use when talking about food. Notice how we say, that looks delicious. We don't say, that is looking delicious. Use the simple form, looks delicious. Now shadow again. That looks delicious. After lunch activities. After lunch, many people like to take a short walk or rest for a few minutes. Repeat after me. After lunch, I take a short walk. I feel refreshed. Sometimes I drink another cup of tea. Then I go back to work. The phrase, I feel refreshed, means you feel new energy after resting. Use it when you take a break, a shower, or even a nap. For example, after a nap, I feel refreshed. Now say the full paragraph naturally. After lunch, I take a short walk. I feel refreshed and ready to work again. Working or studying after lunch. Let's continue. Repeat these sentences. I check my messages after lunch. I attend a meeting with my team. I write notes during the meeting. After that, I reply to emails. Attend a meeting means you go to the meeting and take part in it. Don't say, go in meeting. The correct way is, I attend a meeting. Now shadow it again. I attend a meeting with my team. Student version. If you are a student, your sentences might sound like this. After lunch, I go to my next class. I listen carefully to the teacher. I take notes in my notebook. Sometimes I study in the library. When you say listen carefully, it means you pay full attention. We don't say hear carefully. Use listen when you are actively focusing on sounds or speech. Now shadow again. I listen carefully to the teacher. Talking about feeling tired. After lunch, many people feel a little sleepy. Let's talk about that. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I feel a little sleepy. I drink some water to stay awake. I take a deep breath and start working again. The phrase stay awake means to not fall asleep. So when you say, I drink coffee to stay awake, it means coffee helps you feel alert. Now shadow again naturally. I drink coffee to stay awake. Talking about focus. Let's continue with focus and productivity. Repeat after me. I try to stay focused. I complete my important tasks first. I take short breaks to relax my eyes. Then, I return to my work. The phrase stay focused means keep your attention on one thing. You can use it in many situations. I stay focused during class. I stay focused when I study English. Now repeat the whole paragraph smoothly. I try to stay focused. I complete my important tasks first and take short breaks to relax my eyes. Listening and shadowing story practice. Now listen to a short story and then shadow with me. It's 12:30. I go to the cafeteria with my friends. We eat lunch together and talk about our day. After lunch, I take a short walk and drink some water. Then I go back to work and focus on my tasks. I reply to emails and attend a short meeting. Now let's repeat the story together, sentence by sentence. It's 12:30. I go to the cafeteria with my friends. We eat lunch together and talk about our day. After lunch, I take a short walk and drink some water. Then I go back to work and focus on my tasks. I reply to emails and attend a short meeting. Beautiful work. You sound more natural with every sentence. Listening practice quiz. Now let's check your understanding. Listen carefully and answer. What time is lunchtime? What does Emma usually eat for lunch? What does she do after lunch? What does she do to stay awake? What does she attend after lunch? Excellent. Your listening skills are improving. You did it. You just completed a full 1 hour and 45 minutes of English shadowing practice. That's an amazing achievement. Not many learners can stay focused for this long. But you did, and that shows your dedication, your patience, and your love for learning. Today, you learned how to talk about your entire day in English. From morning to night, you practiced how to wake up, get ready, go to work or school, eat lunch, relax, and end your day. You listened, shadowed, and understood real-life English sentences. And with every repetition, you became more fluent, more confident, and more natural. I want you to remember something. Learning English is not about being perfect. It's about progress. Every time you listen, repeat, and try again, you're moving forward. So, be proud of yourself today. Now, take a deep breath with me. And say this with me. I'm proud of myself. I'm improving every day. I can speak English with confidence. Beautiful. You sound wonderful. If you enjoyed this full shadowing practice, don't forget to subscribe to Learn English with Emma for more lessons like this. Tell me in the comments, which part of the day is the hardest for you to talk about in English? Morning? Lunchtime? Evening? I'll read your comments and make more videos to help you practice those parts. And remember to watch this video again tomorrow, because the more you repeat, the faster you'll speak. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep shining, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. I'll see you in the next video. This is Emma signing off, and I'm so proud of you.